Hey, this is Aggressive Inline, the second part of Industrial with Aesthetic and Blank Tester.
Woo, Blank Tester!
So, when I went through Industrial the first time, you weren't here like I did that with Bearda.
Mm-hmm.
You watched the Industrial episode, right?
Yes.
Did you pick up on anything? I mean, I know you haven't really ever seen the levels themselves like through playing them, but I mean, sure, you've seen the videos.
Industrial looked freaking great. It looked like it was my favorite. It would have been my favorite episode, and definitely my favorite level.
All right, well then you should
have
have a lot to say for this video, because this is your territory right now.
Yeah. So looks like there's some lights over there. So there's a spinny thing and a thing.
Cool. So the unlockable area for Industrial really isn't that big. It's more the junkyard, and it's just this one big kind of room. At least it's outdoors, and at least it's more open than the inside of it, which is good, and it adds a kind of a shortcut from the outside area that is unlocked from the start. And
Was that?
Yes, that was a mouse
What the fuck?
that
Mice
ran
blew-
under my skate and blew up.
It blew up green. It blew up green that time. At least the squirrels blew up red.
Mice are poisonous.
Oh, okay, now I get it. Cornstar grind.
Alright, this challenge. Usually when I cut stuff out of the video or when I edit something down, usually it's just me messing up like once or twice. You know, I might lose, I might cut out 10, 14 seconds of material. This challenge, I kept trying to do it in some really dumb way. I kept dicking around, and I have literally cut out almost 7 minutes
Wow.
of me, like, fucking it up. Like, I swear to God, in my practice recording, I jumped out of that half pipe onto the conveyor belt first try. I could not do it this time. And, like, part by accident, but this was when I actually started doing it on purpose. I found, like, the actual way of getting over to the conveyor belt, which was get a whole bunch of speed. Now, like, your guy warps to the left, so, I don't know, maybe you wouldn't really think it would work, but, yeah, if you just hold triangle, if you hold the grind, your guy will warp over to the conveyor belt. But,
You cut out 7 minutes?
yeah.
Wow. Jesus Christ. I was gonna make a Minecraft joke, but that's pretty astounding.
Why
He was
Minecraft?
crushing stuff into cubes. I was gonna ask if that
Oh,
was Minecraft.
oh. Like, being the actual player of the videos,
You're just gonna challenge from a dog?
yes, a talking dog who likes to play in the yard, so he asks us how we play in the yard. We play hard.
To get
We play really hard.
hard as a mother.
But, being the one who actually, like, plays level and records the videos is a little different than, like, someone who just watches it, because something that could look really bad to me and something I'd really want to edit out would be only, like, 10, 15 seconds of mistakes. And, a viewer could be like, yeah, I'd be okay with seeing that.
Yeah.
But since I wasn't, it went. But no one wants to see 7 minutes of me
Right.
messing up.
Shit fucking mushrooms. I don't think
Why did I crash?
I don't think I'll ever let that keep going. I mean, not in the. That made me sound like a pedophile.
This entire night has been making you sound like a pedophile.
What? Really?
First you like to be a weekend daddy to kids.
That's true.
Like I was thinking like divorced stepdad or something,
Yeah,
but
that's
you were
fair.
thinking like pimp or
No,
something.
no,
I
I
don't
was
know.
thinking divorced stepdad too. You're the one who took what I said and made it into.
Go back. You sounded pretty weird.
In retrospect, I agree with you. I do sound very weird, but I did not realize that was not my intention. That was pretty cool. Either way.
The rails on the outside don't count for that challenge, which I figured out after doing that like 3 times. So stick to the inside. And I really think there should be another way up here than by the quarter pipe. There might be, like, you can grind the rail that I'm on right now, right there, but it goes uphill quite a lot, so you need a lot of speed from wherever it starts. I'm not quite sure. Also, something that you might have seen across the videos is that when my juice meter gets full and it starts glowing or blinking, I seem to go faster. Other people's videos point that out, but you know, I don't need, but like usually I can get somewhere without that much trouble. Notice how much trouble I'm having getting up here.
Yeah.
Like versus
the moment you mention it.
Versus when it was full, I got up there like first try. And partly that was me screwing up because I got it eventually, but I had to like try so much more. Also, that entire thing is the switch to activate this monster truck dummy crash.
That was surprisingly underwhelming.
That's the amount of destruction we're going to cause in level.
That's kind of sad.
There's not much destruction in these. I mean, in the Civic Center train station, we grinded some trains, but they kept going. And we actually fixed an ATM.
That's true.
Like, we were a model citizen, except for grinding the trains, I guess. Also, just adding a couple more things in. I didn't want to make an actual bonus video for this, but Industrial is also pretty easy to glitch. All you need to do to get through the wall is to wall ride it. Right there, where the first light is, on the right.
Nice.
Thanks RayJ2. He's also got an LP of Aggressive Inline going on, like at the same time.
Oh, really?
And he showed that off in his video, and I like to show off glitches. If I get a cool glitch on tape, like that, or I mean that doesn't do anything.
On tape, yeah.
At least I didn't fall out of the level. But I'm also including, because in the Civic Center bonus, or Civic Center Part 2, I didn't record getting the high score goal on camera, but once you do that, if you've gotten all the goals in the level, even the hidden goals, you'll get a cinematic and a secret character. So if you get those pop-ups, you know you've beaten a level fully. Totally underwhelming.
Yeah, that was really underwhelming. I was hoping at least he would look like he'd fallen down, like he fucked up a trick and like blood would squirt everywhere, but
Like, I really wanted to get, like, rammed into a wall.
yeah, that would have been freaking cool. Are you gonna show off that cinematic later, or
What's
like the one you unlocked?
Oh, cinematics, maybe. I mean,
Maybe pick your favorite one and put
I mean, it depends. If it's got, like, actual music behind it, probably not. You'll notice for games where I do upload the intros of them, it's because they've got their own theme songs or such. Whereas games where it's got, like, generic, I don't know, like, Shine Down song or something, I don't.
Shine Down was popular enough then.
I don't know. Bands always start out earlier than you think.
That's true.
You know, it's like, oh, this is a cool band. What? They've been around 8 years? You know?
What? They've been around for the last 45 years?
Shinedown started as a soul band in the 60s.
Yeah.
They went through a ton of lineup changes.
Yeah. Okay, well, I have no jokes to
All
add
right,
to
that
this,
was
so.
pretty short. But, you know, that was a nice add-on to Industrial. They gave you some open areas. They also gave you some annoying challenges, but they gave us that cool dog.
Yeah, I think the dog was definitely my favorite part.
I like cool dogs. All right, see you in Boardwalk.